So I was over at a friend's house a while back, and by one of his tool chests, up on the wall he had a piece of recycled metal roof above it, bolted to the wall, and then he had some of these magnetic Harbor Freight trays attached to it so you can move stuff around. So I'm going to try to recycle this 10 piece of metal duct. It is magnetic, and I'm going to try to separate this seam without slicing my arms all to heck, and then I'll flatten it out, and we'll see about putting a strip up here. I was going to do like some shelving above the workbench up here, but then it might block, you know, the lights that are directly overhead, and with the magnetic little things I could just pop them off if you know, I was casting a shadow on whatever I was doing. I needed more light. Alright. So as you can see, this thing is very, very sharp. I'm thinking if I pry off part of this seam, hopefully this thing will come unraveled. Just have to push on it a little bit. Cool. Let me see if I can cut some of this and flatten it out. So the measurement from here to here is about 24 inches, but if I flatten it out, I've got about 31 inches, so I'm going to cut it this way. This side is pretty straight, so I'll just have to figure out, I guess I'll have to file it. One of my friends said maybe put duct tape around that edge. So, alright, let's cut it. Alright, I'm going to go put it underneath some plywood I have over there and let it sit there for a while to flatten this thing out. And I'm going to take a file and get some of these, or try to use the file to get some of these sharp edges off here. So I've had this for a while, and I was watching one of Luke Simon's videos, Back to the Basics 101, and he was using this little magnetic stud finder. So I bought one. I haven't used it yet, but let's see how it matches up. Because we know there's a stud right here. You wave it like a figure 8. Yep. So what it does, it sticks to the nail or screw that's in the center of the stud. That's pretty slick. Cool. I think it's a little bit faster than this other one because I'd get false positives. I mean, this one at least tells me that there's electrical behind the wall, but I know there is because there's an outlet right there. But that's pretty cool. So this little magnetic stud finder is pretty cool. Even has a little level in it, and you can turn it depending upon what you're trying to find. Yeah, it's pretty cool. No batteries required. Buy a new one of these. So I was going to use sheetrock screws for this, but I think I'm going to use these screws that I'd used when I just did the irrigation pump cover for the roof. They actually have like a little rubber grommet. It does say wood screws, but they have like the cutter there, so I think this will be fine, and I think they should be deep enough. I won't have a lot of weight on this thing. If not, I'll just have to use a different type of screw, but I'm going to try this out first. This is a neat thing. It's a magnetic little LED work light. I'd gotten the idea from buying off this from Brian at Brian Houseworks. I'll put a link to his channel there. He uses this on his milling machine, but it's pretty good. It throws out a lot of light, and it's got a magnetic base. I've been trying to figure out where the hell to put it, but it does give me extra light when I need it. Well, it's all completed. Now all I need is like a mirror of some kind to put up here as well. I forgot to mention on this, Luke Simon's channel, I'll put a link over there. He's a great guy. He's in the legislature in North Dakota. But thanks, Luke, for the recommendation for that. One thing you didn't see on the video, the gentleman who I'd gotten this idea from had, he said, you want to put like a coat of wax on here, so I just put some of the wax I put on my truck on here just to prevent it from rusting. He says that where the magnets touch on his, because it's being out in the garage and so humid here in Florida, it tends to rust. So if you're going to do this, maybe put like a coat of wax on it after you clean it up. And what's nice, if these get in my way, I can just yank them off and move them any particular other way I need to do. Well, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye-bye. I feel like sometimes I'm like Columbo. Oh, one more thing. So I had bought these neodymium magnets off of eBay a long time ago, and I have them, and I gotta put the camera down so I can break this apart. Hold on. And over there, where I've got some other stuff hanging up, the stuff that wasn't magnetized, I use these. and that way I can just hang that up there. So that's another idea if you're going to do something like this. Alright, again, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.